Yeah, really happy to be back here. And hopefully I can have a good run here. That's it. Sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Questions? Tamai, go ahead.
Hey, Coco.
Hi.
Obviously, saw you working with Gavin on court
Yeah.
in the rain as well. That was dedication.
Yeah.
Could you talk about like your decision to split with Matt, and also why you brought Gavin on board?
Yeah, it was a very sudden decision. Gavin became available, and I just felt, this was the best decision for my game at least, and had to go with what I was feeling. But no, Matt and I think Matt is a great coach and a great person, and 100% love working with him. And yeah, I mean, we obviously had a very successful partnership, but I'm just looking at long term. And, I know Gavin has had experience with this before. So hoping that I can just, take on his knowledge and see what can happen.
Catherine? No, Catherine, go ahead.
Hi, Coco. Just sort of following up on that, what's it like trying to make technical changes or adjustments, or even like contemplating making technical changes days before a major tournament?
I mean, a tournament's a tournament. Like, I hate losing regardless of where I am. If this was a 250, I would feel just as crazy to do it. And yeah, I mean, I felt like this is a good opportunity because, I mean, I don't have that many points to defend, honestly, in this part of the season. And, I'm one of those people I'm looking at long term. I hope I can get it all together by, I think I'll either play Monday or Tuesday by then. And if not, I have a rest of this year to work on it. But I do know I need to make a change and technical change to it. And, I don't want to waste time continuing doing the wrong things.
Mary?
Coco, was there any part of Gavin that said, oh, shit, I mean, right before the Open? Like,
No, he's a confident person. And also, I mean, no, I mean, obviously there's pressure on both of us, but at the same time, I mean, I'm not thinking about the outside opinions. I'm not thinking about that. I'm doing what's best for my game. And I feel like as an athlete, I can be like, yeah, I'm won French Open. I made 2 finals back to back. Quarters of Australia, I can be like, okay, I'm doing fine and continuing playing the way that I'm playing, but I know where I want to see my game in the future. And if I'm not going to waste time playing the way that I don't want to play.
David?
You sort of just answered that question a little bit, but just reconciling achieving as much as you've achieved already, but still being able to have the foresight to know what you can improve and what you'd like to improve, and if you've always been like that, or is it something the longer you played or the more you've achieved, you felt that sort of freedom to experiment?
No, I've always been like that. Yeah, when I won U.S. Open here, I've been very vocal. I wasn't really happy with how I played the whole tournament, and that was a great result for me. But for me, I just want to get better. I'm obsessed with the process of getting better, and yeah, sometimes maybe it hurts because I get obsessed with it too much. But I don't know. I just feel like I have like a clear future where I see myself, and I feel like I'm really close. And I think this aspect of the game will bring everything together for me.
Alice?
You've been working with Miu Miu. What do you like about that partnership and being able to work with a more fashion-leaning brand outside of the athletic wear?
Yeah, it's been really cool to work with them. Cincinnati was the last of our 3 kits, and I'll be doing more stuff with them off court, which I'm super excited about. And yeah, I don't think it's been done too much in sports to have a collaborative kit in tennis, and to be one of the first is really cool, and I hope more brands get involved with the sport.
Coco, when you won the French Open, I think you quoted Tyler, the Creator, in your speech. I'm curious, how particular are you about the music you listen to right before a match?
Mm-hmm.
Do you plan it out? How do you do that?
No, I don't plan it out. It's more so how I feel in the moment. Usually, though, if I'm doing well in a tournament, I'll keep the same pre-match song, and then all of that will shuffle. But yeah, usually it's between rap or gospel. When I feel super nervous, I'll listen to gospel because I'm like, okay, I need a higher power or something to calm me down. But when I'm feeling like, all right, I'm doing well, I'll play rap. I think before my semifinal in France, I don't know, I just felt so good that day. I was like, okay, it's rap day. And then before the final, I was like, okay, it's gospel day. And, it felt like it definitely carried me to the end.
Willie?
What goes through your minds when you think about the fact that in the last 11 years here, there have been 10 different women's singles champions?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm hearing that, not a lot goes through my mind. I feel like I I think Wimbledon's almost the same too with that coming with that. So yeah, I mean it's women's tennis, and when you're playing 2 out of 3 sets, is more probability for there to be new champions. And I think that statistically, if you play 3 out of 5, usually the better player has more time to get their game together. So I think that's where the consistency comes from. But I think it's great. I think, when you go into the tournament and you know already who's going to make the finals, or at least the semis, or who the 4 players are going to be, I feel like it can be a little bit boring. Well, I mean, obviously Carlos and Yannick are always entertaining to watch, but it's cool. I think going in, you have new possibilities of there being a champion.
Okay. Young lady right here.
As the prize money increases, what significance do you all feel as far as your role in obviously in improving that prize money?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great thing that is continuing to raise, but also, revenue of tournaments are continuing to raise, just with all the additions to this week, with the mixed doubles and the fan week. And yeah, so I think that, it continues, I think having that more of a percentage share of that revenue with the prize money is something that I think you guys all seen the stuff on Twitter and everything about the letter and everything. So yeah, I think it's something that we're continuing to push, but and it's not, I don't say this in vain. I'm very grateful to be in the sport I am, especially being a woman in sport, knowing that other sports are not nowhere near the opportunities that we have in tennis. But I do think it's important that we address it not only for the future of our sport, but the future of others. And I know that the WNBA is trying to get to that point, and I would like to see it across all sports that, the women are getting their fair share of revenue as well.
Right here.
So we saw you practicing in the rain on Wednesday.
Yeah.
What was the decision? There was hurricane-like rain.
It wasn't when I was in the rain. It was drizzling. People made it seem like I was on social media like I was in a hurricane. It was literally drizzling. The courts weren't that wet, and I've served in the rain a lot. But the decision was I just wanted more reps, and the indoor courts were all booked, and I couldn't get indoor court.
Charlie.
Coco, you mentioned there about the importance of fashion and brands getting involved in it. What sort of a difference does it make to an athlete?
So as you heard Coco Gauff talk about the upcoming U.S. Open, as you see right here, she plays Monday, August the 25th. It doesn't have a time yet right there, but it's definitely a big time event. And can she bounce back and do exactly what she did to win her last major tournament that she won, or is she going to be in a situation where she's getting bounced early in the first or second round? Hopefully she gets that. And you see right there, man, the champion gets $5 million. The runner-up, $2.5 million. That's crazy, man. That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. At least you semifinalists getting over $1 million. So you definitely want to go in there and handle business and do what you need to do to win or get real close to winning this U.S. Open, man. Total prize money pool is a record $90 million, with the men's and women's single champions receiving $5 million apiece, man. So, hey, time to put on the big pants and go in there and win. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Out.